Realists do not fear the results of their study, meaning one of the fundamental advantages, merits, talents, skills, or knowledge, whatever you want to call it, regarding or with the realists and practicalists in the world is that they are not necessarily afraid, fearful, terrified of or about anything at all, and not even of themselves, not even by their own failures, shortcomings, deficiencies, downfalls, because they have the ability as well as the power and mental demeanor to accept and embrace and approve of everything that happens that is either or not in their favor, that is negative, counterproductive, dangerous in the external world because of the others' recklessness, stupidity, ignorance, mediocrity. They still don't care because they have moderation, unflinchingness about themselves. They're unflinching, unstoppable, immovable, irreplaceable all the time in their demeanor, endeavor, mind, character, action, virtue, etc. As a result of which they are able to stay that way throughout their lives and test themselves, examine their own talents, shortcomings, evaluate their results, attitudes all the time, over and over and over again in different circumstances, challenges, difficulties, conditions, for further and further integration, learning, improvement, betterment of their existing qualities, or for the acquisition, possession of new qualities, talents, skill, knowledge, character, intelligence, wisdom, and so on and so forth. But they are not absolutely afraid or terrified of failing at all. They don't care about failure because they want to fail, because they want to be able to make mistakes, errors, blunders, one after another, so that they can also continue to learn, integrate, grow, progress in something or another. And that is what we should also do. We should also try to be like the realists, and we should also become realists in our actions, characters, attitudes, and then only we're going to get something out of everything. And we just cannot always afford to be subjectivists or always depend and rely upon the subjective creation and mental development of happiness, truth, freedom all the time, because all these are mental developments. All these do not pertain to reality. They don't exist in reality after all. There is no freedom, happiness, truth, because if they were always true and if they had always existed in reality, then we would not have been pursuing them all the time. We are always struggling for and searching for freedom, happiness, truth, relationship all the time, because they do not exist in reality, because they starve us of our energy, because they are mirages, facades, traps in the external world, as well as of our own deficiencies, of our own minds, creation and projection, whatever we want to call it, but they exploit our own powers, opportunities, energies, etc., and fatigue us. So obviously realists do not fear either the progress